Hi guys, hope you are doing alright. So I've been in Paraguay for the past 6 months, and my wife and I's plan is to build or join a community. I've been talking about this for some time, past few weeks, but let me describe the project we would like to do. I treat it as a project because it can fail, it can succeed. The idea is to build a community at small size at the beginning to get started with. So, and I'm reaching out to people who are interested into building a community, who understand that there's a point in for the like-minded, for people who understand what's going on in the world, to come together and build something together because they seek similar outcome. I seek happiness, I seek well-being of the mind and the body. And like many of you, I've left Europe. I also left Asia for some specific reason. And so in that context, we're looking for people who would like to team up, to purchase together a piece of land and start building something. Instead of coming to Paraguay and reproducing the setup that we used to have set up multiple times, that I have to set up multiple times, be it in Hong Kong, in different countries in Asia, in France, in Spain, where you go into rental by yourself or you purchase a home, but you live individually. And if you want to build your autonomy, kind of good luck, because it takes so much energy. And I see it here for German people who arrived some time ago and want to build their autonomy. Many of them are tired. Many of them have used so much resources, time, money, and effort to build their autonomy, and they are not even there yet. So it tells me that, okay, we rather team up with people. Sometimes it will take a little bit on yourself to accept that you're gonna work as a group and not individually, but it's definitely worth it in the current context from my perspective. Sorry for the dog, guys. Let's embark a little bit. And so we're looking at people who would like to purchase a piece of land together and start building houses. Hola. Start growing and building their autonomy. Autonomy in terms of water, which is not difficult to do in Paraguay because there's so much water on the ground. So it's mainly for well plus some energy to extract the water, or you can do it without energy actually. Autonomy in terms of food, autonomy in terms of healing, and I think that's very important because we are in a country where there's a lot of parasites, there's a lot of bugs, and it happens to most of the people I know around. You get sick at some point, you get some trouble, whatever comes your way, and if you are able to heal yourself through natural product or alternative medicine, then that's great. What is one of the domain of expertise that I have as well. Autonomy in terms of energy, be it a hydro dam, being a solar panel, being other type of energy that you can create, in terms of thinking, of course, and that's the purpose of creating a community. Autonomy in terms of transportation as well. Could have horse, for instance, from going to one place to another place, and it's not stupid. You realize that a lot of locals here in village actually are using horse to commute, and the day you don't have gas or whatsoever, at least you've got some autonomy and you can move across large distance, not by running, but with your horse. And don't be mistaken, I am not a prepper, I am not thinking of like this is the end of the world at all. But in the current context, given what has happened over the past 5 to 10 years, we're not far away sometimes from shortage. Shortage done on purpose, on water, on food, and stuff like that. When the people at the World Economic Forum tell you that water is the next war, is the next things that will be in shortage, it's because most likely they organize a shortage. It doesn't happen by itself, especially in a context where there's water actually almost everywhere. It's available, and you can even treat seawater to make it drinkable. So there's a lot of solution. And so we're looking for people who would be ready to work together, really working as a team. I'm not there to oversee anything. I'm not there to manage anything. We work as a group. For those of you who know a little bit about governance, governance in circle or shared governance, these are governance models where we share and we decide as a group. There's not one guy, a little chef that decide for others. I really don't want this model. I've seen it some time ago, but I have left it also a long time ago. I'm actually working in organization to promote shared governance and all these kind of methodologies. 1 minute. And so working as a team to build our autonomy, to build something great, feel free to reach out to me, and so that we can discuss the project. I can put you in touch with other people. I always say it's not my project or nothing. I have discussed with a number of people in Paraguay, including families, and they were not too much on the idea of a community, and I still help them to find land, and through me they purchase land. Meaning that it's most important for me that you reach the outcome that you are after in terms of happiness or well-being or whatever that you seek, than trying to drag you into a group so that we work together and I benefit from your money or your energy or your time. No, I don't want that. I'm not here to be an opportunist that will jump on whatever or try to rally you or try to benefit from you. This is not the case. There's a lot of people like that in Paraguay, but I'm not going toward this space at all. We are here to make sure that people go toward outcome that they seek, that they want, right? But there's one thing, really sorry about the dogs. Let them bark a little bit. But there's one thing that I'm going to make very crystal clear between you and I, is that you've got to know what you want. So there's a lot of people arriving in Paraguay, and you realize quickly that they don't know what they want. They're a bit like, I think it's called the windcock, the girouette, that stuff that basically follow the orientation of the wind. And so Monday they think about this plan, and then on Friday everything has been shuffled, and no, that's not the plan anymore. We're not planning to buy our piece of land. We're gonna live in a flat in Ascension. As a bit the type of thought process that you have. If we build something together, we need people who are able to commit to doing it. Yes, there will be terms and options to get in and to get out, because a plan needs to remain flexible. It's not because you commit to come in a group to build a community that you're gonna stay in it forever. No, not at all. You should have option to get out if you're not comfortable with the project anymore for whatever reason. Imagine you have family member in Europe that get extremely sick and you need to go back to Europe. Yes, then we need an exit mechanism for those people as well. The key point here in terms of investment is that we seek people to invest the minimum possible while building something to achieve their goal. I'm not in favor of the model of like investing 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 euros per person, because it's for many of you quite some money. And if the project fails, good luck to recover your money, especially in a context where the market, the real estate and the property market is highly illiquid. And you can really have trouble to sell your land. And so if you can't exit easily, then that's a problem, that's an issue. If you put in the project, let's say between 40,000 USD and 70,000 USD, a land plus a small house, then potentially if it fails, and so you have the possibility to exit if we create a company and then you've got share in the company. So you have basically share, so you have to sell your share. We don't need to sell the whole land, you sell your share, whatever. Then the loss, if really there's a loss on it, it's not too much money at all. And we want to prevent people from losing a lot of money, as we have seen in multiple projects in Paraguay where people invest 200,000 to live in a gated 200,000 USD or euros to live in a gated community with basically not much autonomy at all, and then they can't exit with their money. No, that's not what we seek at all. And so that's the project. Because I've tried to think in a structured manner, in an organized manner, I've written a full document on it, on how we can potentially structure it. It's not just my own thought, it is my view plus the perspective of other people who have, I have discussed with them the document and get their feedback, added a lot of things in it as well. But it serves as a base to communicate what's the initiative and how we think we could operate. So do feel free to reach out. At the end of the day, we're not the only group that would like to build a community. A lot of people are trying to do it in Paraguay. It's a challenge, to be frank with you. Some people basically buy the land by themselves and build their house, then build a number of small houses, and then they want to find other people who would like to join their space or things like that. But in that case, they have put a lot of money up front, and I don't think that's really the best setup, because in that context, one person has all the leverage, he owns everything, and the other basically are almost obedient to whatever rules or whatever system or governance model they want to set up. I'm more a believer into being able to work as a team. Although, again, you're gonna have to take a little bit on yourself. You're gonna accept that, put your ego on the side, and we working as a team. You're gonna keep your independence, you're gonna keep your privacy, but we are going to do some stuff in common. That's the key point. So do feel free to reach out. If I'm not clear enough on anything, do feel free to ask questions. There's no stupid question. We are basically in uncharted territories in Paraguay for a lot of us. There's specific of Paraguay that you can't guess. You can't, if you don't know, you don't know, right? So let's accept we don't know everything, and we're there to learn and potentially work as a team. Cheers.